Hey guys, it's Dan with the Crown Brotherhood again, and today we're going to go over the Jeep. It's been a while. I have been meaning to make this video, but I keep adding stuff to it, so this is where we're at so far. And I had plans on doing another video today, but the parts didn't come in, so I figured this would be a good time to go ahead and just kind of do a review on the Jeep and some of the stuff I've got for the Jeep so far. So it's a 2021 Jeep Gladiator Mojave. On 37-inch Pro Comps with Pro Comp wheels. An RCI half rack, steel, not aluminum. iCamper Skycamp 2 Mini. And this thing, the last few times I've used it, well, the only few times really I've used it, has been fantastic. It's got a few little leaks in the rain fly, but apparently that's common. You know, they sit in there and kind of vibrate and rub. So again, not mad about that. It was just tiny little drips. And this is the final setup on the drawer I built the other day. So I can get to everything a little easier. Fuel, tools, the cooler for now anyway, so I can get a little refrigerator for it. Up in there we have the back one is my awning, and this one is recovery gear. I tried to get my annex to fit, but I can't fold it up small enough to put it in the other case. So I'll have to do something different with it, keep it in its bag for now. I do like the boxes. They're stackable. I mean, it's just more modular than a big bag. Ooh, I am standing right in a fire ant mound. That's fun. There we go. Trying to use this gimbal thing again, and it's never really worked well for me. The one for the phone did, but the one for the GoPro doesn't seem to work as good. Let me set you down here. Got that. Alright. So on this side over here, we have the Adventure Ready Blackstone 17-inch griddle, and this thing has worked out fantastic. Got it at Walmart. I think it was like $98. I've got it, the link in my bio. Over here, I know it's nasty right now. It's from riding on top of here. I clean it before I use it, guys, don't worry. But this is just a cutting board, a big cutting board from Walmart. That's all it is. And it fits perfect right here and on top. Keep all my seasonings in this thing. I got my little pot here. My coffee. Keep the coffee in here, actually. My cup. A couple bowls, knives, forks, spoons, plates, my little oven, some disinfectant wipes and that kind of stuff. The little Yeti I won. Use that for coffee as well. I've added the light for the back for cooking. Real happy with it so far. Get to test it out this week. Got a trip coming up. And then I put the rock lights in the bed to kind of light up everything back here so I can see. Crayon Brotherhood put on the back. Real happy with that. As far as everything on the inside, I've got my camera case. Keep all my camera gear in. Under here, got my shovel, my iCamper poles for the annex and awning. Well, actually just the awning, the annex. The poles are in the bag. My green elephant poles, if you don't have a pair of those, or a set of 4, you should really look into it. Those are fantastic backup poles. Over there I just got extra stuff, some little wiring stuff, a hatchet I think. And if you don't have big tent stakes, I suggest you get them. They make your life so much easier out there. Where we were at the other day was a lot of high wind, and these bigger stakes really helped. Little small ones that usually come with stuff aren't that great at holding stuff down, but the iCamper actually come with decent stakes. Not that big of stakes, but it come with decent stakes. And up front here I've got the auto dock. You get it at Lowe's, carries it, I believe. Yeah, I got it at Lowe's. I had this from when I was hot shotting. It's got a little cubby hole in here. I keep medication, baby wipes, toilet paper, little odds and ends under there. Keep my, usually keep like my vehicle documents right there. These are the lights for the tent. I just got them stuck right there for now. So this mount for my tablet, I normally have it right here, but I just stuck this in here to make this film. I got to take it out when the wife's riding around with me, but when I'm out there traveling and everything, I put this on here. But I like keeping my tablet in here. Never know when it come in handy. So I just made it a mount to go up there. I'll keep my batteries. I got Velcro on those. So this has got an inverter in it, and I charge my batteries with it. So I always got fresh batteries on the go. I need to get another one because I've got another charger now. I need to get some more Velcro for it. But that's for the 8, and that's for my 10. And see what else. Like I said, it's got the little inverter. I think it's a little 300 watt inverter. It's 12 volt, plugs in your cigarette lighter. My sticker there, that was actually the first thing we done to this. I've got these mesh tops in here, but I will be taking those out. It's winter time, there ain't no point in having them. See what else. Oh, my Midland GRMS radio, a little flush mount there, turned out really well. I keep the handheld part in the console. I don't keep it plugged up, have it hanging and dangling and stuff when I'm just daily driving. That's about it for the inside, really. But this auto dock, my only complaint with it is it sticks out too far. So this is just clamped on, this wood is. So I might make me a template out of another piece of wood and kind of get rid of that curve there. And then put the angle like going back this way so I can just get it out of my way here. It's my only complaint with it. In the Dodge Ram I had it in, it was actually, it's a wider truck, so it wasn't over anything there. Actually the shifter was up here on it. It wasn't down here anyway. It covered my console. But it did come with these RAM mounts. It come with a phone RAM mount, a tablet RAM mount, and a big flat one for a laptop. I don't have the phone one. I got my regular bulletproof mount up here, my GoPro mount up here. But that's what these holes are for. I think the phone went here, the tablet, but it's all interchangeable. This thing was really neat. It was pretty expensive. You can get one without the inverter pretty cheap, and it was actually, with all the RAM mounts that come with it, it really wasn't that bad. I think it was like 300 bucks, 250 without the inverter. I think it was 4 with the inverter, something like that. But this didn't quite fit my 12-inch tablet, so I just kind of bobbed the, you can see right there how it was. I just kind of bobbed it off flat, and now my 12-inch fits in there perfect. But I believe that's it for the inside so far. Oh, so coming around the front, it does have the AEV, is that right? Yeah, AEV 2-inch spacer lift, you know, the Mojave shocks. I went with a Badland receiver here, and I got rid of, it just had a regular old hook, so I got rid of the hook and put this on there. Shackle, not receiver. So 9,500 pound, also Pro Series 9500S rough country winch, rough country front bumper, and rough country light. All this was on here when I purchased it. So far, no complaints. I know a lot of people talk a lot of mad smack about rough country, but I haven't had an issue with it yet. And not to say I won't, and for that matter, not to say I will either. But so far, so good on all of it. The light works, the winch has worked. I pulled on a few things out there just to make sure the winch worked. Didn't want to need it and then not work. As far as under the hood, really haven't done much. It does have the struts on the hood. I thought that was factory. It is not. It is an aftermarket deal. I put the continuous duty relay in here for my rear battery, and ran wires for my radio over here. So if you take your wires and chuck them up in a drill and hold the other end and spin it, you can get that little spun look there, and you don't have to run a loom. I didn't do it with these because these aren't separated. But yeah, if you got wires separated, 2 different wires there, that's a little trick that you can use to run wire without a loom. But the charger, the Jeep charges the battery in the back. This relay is kicked on by the switch in the front, the factory switch box there, whatever it comes with. I got it set to whenever the key comes on and the Jeep starts, it will start charging. So if I ever need to, I can start the Jeep off that battery since I run that bigger wire. As far as the battery in the back, I missed it a minute ago. It is right here. The wire, the story about that wire is it is jumper cable wire. So it was $55 and $53 for 40 foot of 2-gauge wire, or I could buy just 20 feet red coated 4-gauge for $70. So I bought the jumper cables and cut the ends off of them, and haven't had a problem yet. I put a 100 amp breaker in here. A little screw cover come off there, but again, no problems. I've been running it for about a month now. No issues there. I do got to get tie downs. I know that. The fuel will definitely be tied down. I just haven't made up my mind on the tie downs for back over that side. How I'm going to do it. I'm considering using some aluminum angle iron, or aluminum angle and flat aluminum, and making a little slide and putting everything, tie it to the slide, then I can pull it out the back. Aluminum will be light enough. As these tracks here, I haven't used these yet. hadn't needed to. Been lucky. But all in all, I believe that's pretty much it. That pretty much covers the whole build of the Jeep. This is the second time I've had to film this, because the first time, oh man, I hope the sun really, there we go. Yeah, the second time I've had to film this. The first time I filmed it, the little gimbal I was using went nuts, which you'll see some of that in the video, me fighting that thing. And I had it on, the camera was on like a zoom. Yeah, you couldn't see nothing. I was pointing and talking and you couldn't see nothing. So that's the second time I've had to film this, so I apologize. If there's anything y'all have questions about, just feel free to ask. And we're trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We got a little less than a month. I think we're at like 56 subscribers right now, shooting for that 100. Really helps the channel. I appreciate y'all watching and, you know, keeping up with my channel and everything. So until next time, thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day.